Bună dimineața! Am întrebat prietenul meu aici câte timp avem. Călin, aveți 8 minute, dar tu, pentru că ești grec, ai 5. So, I will speak in English. I'm sorry, because the time is very short. I will take 10 seconds, please, to applaud the whole team of Business Days, and especially Laszlo, for the great job that they do all these years. Please. Thank you. So, thinking, this time does not count, thinking of how to start today, speaking about 2030, it came to me last night when we had the dinner. I was with my good friend, Sorin Brada, and she will speak in a while. And I was looking at her daughter, and then I realized that when we first met, she was showing me her daughter's pictures that she was at school, and I was showing my son's picture that he was newly born. And yesterday, I was watching her daughter being her partner, and my son is playing in the national team of Greece in handball. So today is 2016, that day was 2001. Have you realized that time is flying? So 2030, it's the day after tomorrow. Tomorrow is 2020. By numbers, many of the world's economies in 2030 will have more jobs than adults to do them. Today, we do not feel this, but this is what is coming. Let's see, for example, the automotive. Automotive 20, 30 years ago was having 10% of automation on everything. Today is having more than 50%. Okay, it's crisis, and some of the world's automotive big companies suffer. But in general, the jobs, because the automation is high, didn't drop. It's just that they change the way they are. So, for example, we have positions like the cognitive system engineer instead of the manual systems engineer. Whoop. Yet, in Germany, in 2030, will be 8 million persons missing from the job market, from entry level or blue-collar level up to the top level, which will be 20% of the current workforce. This is a crazy number if you think about it. 8 million people. My country is 11. So they will have almost a Greece missing. Probably we will go all there because we have crisis in Greece. These are some numbers that, okay, are significant to show what will be 2030. With blue means that today they have unemployment. With red means that they will be missing workforce in 15 years from now. And there are big economies. Means that if they want to sustain, to keep their GDP the same, either all the women have to work, I doubt, increase the retirement age, I doubt, and of course change the immigration laws, I doubt. I don't want to speak about politics, but you are seeing what is happening in our neighborhood with what is going on. Some of the things that they are happening today are happening because what is going to happen in the future, because it will be no people to work. Believe me, this is something that we see now and we don't realize. We don't realize because in some of the world's economies it's a big crisis, it's unemployment, and you say now, what are you talking about, crazy Greek? It's not my perception, it's what is coming. Let's see the millennials. You know who are the millennials. The millennials are the people that they have been born after the 80s, and they are who they are now, and they are entering in the workforce with forza. These people are totally different from the other generation, the Generation X and all the others that you know, because they do not have too much patience. Usually they change their job in less than 2 years, and they are motivated by money, by flexibility. They want to share ideas, they want to manage things, they want to take responsibility, they want to progress, and they want to have fun. These are the people that they are dominating, and they are about to dominate in the next years. For example, let's see Google. Google is a great company, one of the greatest, but Google is not creating knowledge. It's just gathering information. People are the one, and their creativity, that they will be the holy grail, like we say, of the next generation, that they will, let's say, create new ideas, that will create knowledge. And this is what we have to take into account, that people will make the difference like always, not technology. Technology will not make the difference. 1 minute, you kill me. Okay, 1 minute. So, keep in mind that any Google, any technology, any of the best, they are functioning because they are having minds to get the ideas and to put in practice the ideas. So what will be my biggest fear, your biggest fear, is not robots that they act like people. Is not to have people that they are acting like robots. This is what we have to prevail. This is what we have to teach to the new generation. This is what, because I don't know if you have realized, who of you there have small children, 3, 4 years old, they are going to the computer or to the tablet and they are making magic. Pop, 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 pop. And they are 3 or 4. I'm not speaking about 9 years old or 10. These are experts already. And us, some of us, we are like, so we do not have to stop this thing, but we have to prevail the things to happen and people become like robots. Finally, the future is in the hands that we hire today. 1 minute more. And what we hire today, it's very, very, very difficult to attract in order to show them the future. So attraction is one thing, retention is another thing. And you must take into account, with our job, we are executive search, that the world is moving towards east. There are economies that they are start growing, and they need people with experience to go there. And the more the years that they are passing, the more will be the need for people to cover these positions. For sure, it will not be easy. Romania, to finish, will play an important role. In 2002, 2003, I gave an interview and I said, Romanians will be the next generation of expatriates. And the lady would say, what? Romanians? Yes, Romanians. And they are now. And now we are talking about how we will bring back Romanians. Food for thought. Thank you.